We have already discussed 2020 paper, MCQ part. If you have missed that, so please go to the videos again, right? You can go to the videos again and just watch it. So in 2020 paper, how we have discussed, basically while discussing the paper, we have discussed about the theory part also, but actually with the 2019 paper, I'll reduce the amount of theory. I'll just reduce the amount of theory and start discussing more about the questions, right? Okay, so let's start with the question number 1. Question number 1 is asking, so I think it's clear to you. Question number 1, it's asking which of the following is hardware device, which of the following is hardware device that maps virtual address to the physical address of computer. So I think you can remember this one we have discussed in 2020 also. Virtual address means it's not a real address, it's like a temporary address. Physical address means RAM address, random access memory, actual dynamic random access memory address. So that is called physical address. So actually, so when the processor execute the instructions, whatever goes to the processor, sometimes, so it's not physical address, because physical address is lengthier one. So if you have like 4 GB RAM, maybe your address space is around 32 bits. 32, if it is 32 bits, it can actually the RAM capacity will be around 4 GB. How it is calculated, right? So address space and the RAM capacity. So that can be calculated easily, because okay, let's think about the initial lesson binaries, right? This is 2019 paper and question number 1. Just think about the binaries. So when you think about the binaries, okay, so if you have 2 bits, you can write 4 addresses. So if you have 2 bits, you can write 4 addresses: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So 2 bits will lead to 4 addresses in the address space. So let's say if you have 3 bits, how many addresses then? If you have 3 bits, how many addresses will be there? Yes, 4 bits. Sorry, 2 bits, 4 addresses. Then if there are 3 bits, how many addresses? Yes, bit 3ක් තිබ්බොත් address කීයක් එනවද? Bit 2ක් තිබ්බොත් address 4යි. Unique ways of writing that. 4 unique ways of writing that. If there are 3 bits, how many unique ways? It's simple. We learn in binary number system, octal number system, we learn in logic gates. Okay, right. So if you can turn on the mic, that is good. Okay, 8. Yes, Gihan 8, Gate 8. Yes, correct. If you have 3 bits, one address, address number 2, and address number 3, address number 4, and address number 5, address number 6, address number 7, and address number 8. 3 bits, 8 addresses. So likewise, so memory is, we call memory is sometimes byte addressable. In random access memory, the physical memory or the random access memory is byte addressable sometimes. So byte addressable means each byte will get an address. Okay, so if address space is 3 bits, if memory is byte addressable, right? If memory is byte addressable and address bus width or address width or address bits is 3, you will have 8 unit addresses. Then each address will store 1 byte. So 1 byte into 8 unit addresses, the memory size will be 8 bytes. This question has asked several times, right? So this question they have asked several times. What is the size of? Maybe they will ask what is the size of address bus. The other thing that they can ask is what is the capacity of the random access memory. If you cannot understand, please ask me. I'm explaining this to revision students, right? I expect that you have learned this in a theory class somewhere. But if you don't know, Please let me know, then I can explain simply, right? But I have to be rapid since this is a revision class. Okay. හරි. bit 3ක් තිබ්බොත් address 8ක් තියෙනවා. හරි. එතකොට bit address 8ක් ආවොත් එක address එකක byte එකකට එක address එක ගානේ address දුන්නොත් අපි byte 8ක් store කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ RAM එකේ. හරි. මට කියන්න bit 32ක්. If there are 32 bits in address bus or address bits, then how many unique addresses? Yes, how many unique addresses you can represent? 32 bits in address bus, how many unique addresses will be there? Now you saw 2 bits now, 4 addresses. 3 bits now, 8 addresses. 2 bits will represent 4 addresses. 3 bits will represent 8 addresses. If there are 32 bits, how many unique addresses? Achinta, is it correct? 256, is it? 32 bits, right? 2 bit තිබ්බොත් මේ mapping එකට යන්න 2 bits තිබ්බොත් 4 addresses. 3 bit තිබ්බොත් 2 bits is 4 addresses, then 3 bits is 8 addresses. You have to understand, right? 4 bits. 4 bits means 16 addresses. Increase in 1 bit will double the address space. So 32 bit. It is, yes, I'm expecting answers. Yes, 2 to the power 32. 2 to the power 32. So because 2 is 2 to the power 2. If there are 2 bits, you will get 2 to the power 2 addresses. Right? And if there are 4 bits, then 2 to the power, 3 bits, 2 to the power 3. Two to the power 3. 16 addresses will be like it is 2 to the power 4. You'll get 16 addresses. Then 32 bits, you can write down if you don't know. 2 to the power 32. So what is the figure? Sorry, I think there's an interruption. Okay, so you can write down if you don't know. Please write down. So then 2 to the power 32. That means how many addresses? Please calculate and tell me the number of addresses. 2 to the power 10 is 1024. 2 to the power 20 is 1024 into 1024, which is closer to 1 million. 2 to the power 30 is 1024 to 1024 to 1024. Right? So that is 2 to the power 30. Then, so altogether it is 32 now. Then you have 2 to the power 2, which is 4 as well. And this number of addresses. Closer to 1 million, 1 billion, 4 billion addresses. Then what is the RAM size? What is the memory size if memory is byte addressable? If memory is byte addressable, what is the RAM size? So 1 byte for each address. So then 1 into, this is closer to 4 billion addresses, right? 4 billion addresses. Roughly, not exactly 4 billion. But 1000 වැඩි කිරීම 1000 මිලියනයයි, මිලියනය වැඩි කිරීම 1000 බිලියනයයි, බිලියනය 4ෙන් වැඩි කරාම බිලියන 4ක්. ආසන්න වශයෙන්. ආසන්න වශයෙන් 4 billion. එතකොට මෙතන ආසන්න වශයෙන් මම දාන්නේ නැහැ. I'm going to put all the figures. This is 1024 into 1024 into 1024. 1024 එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ 2 වෙනි බලයක්. එතකොට 2 වෙනි බලය ඒවා තුනක්නේ. 2 වෙනි බලය, 2 වෙනි බලය, 2 වෙනි බලය ගත්තොත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා බල එකතු වෙනවා. 2 to the power 10, 2 to the power 10, 2 to the power 10 එකතු කරාම 10යි 20යි 30යි. තව දෙකක් ඕන හින්දා තමයි 2 දෙවෙනි බලයක් 4ක් දැම්මේ. Right, this number of bytes which is equal to this divide by මම මෙහෙම ලියන්නත් හේතුවක් තියෙනවා. which is equal to this amount divided by 1024 kilobyte, which is equal to this amount divided by 1024 into 1024 megabyte. You have to divide by 2 to the power 10, again 2 to the power 10, and which is equal to this one divided by 1024 into 1024 into 1024 gigabyte. දැන් ඔයාලට මේ උඩ තියෙන 1024 තුන යට තියෙන 1024 තුනෙන් කපලා අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Then you will get 4 GB. So RAM size is, RAM capacity is 4 GB. That is theoretical, right? If you have 32-bit address bus, then the RAM capacity is 4 GB. Actually, so you know the word sizes of the processor. Then the processor is 32-bit, the 64-bit. Then the processors 32-bit ඒවල තියෙන දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා computers ගත්තම කියනවා 32-bit machine එකක් මගේ තියෙන්නේ 64-bit. කොහොමද ඒක බලන්නේ? My computer වල properties වලට ගියා නම් නැත්නම් this PC properties වලට ගියා නම් පෙන්නනවා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ computers තියෙනවා නම් මට බලලා කියන්න. Is it 32-bit or 64-bit? Is your computer, is it 32-bit or 64-bit? I'm going to check my one. And I just need about the system report and the architecture of the processor. Okay, you can see my RAM addresses. I'll show you the RAM addresses of my computer. This is the RAM. So this is part serial number. Everything is there. I can show you the addresses. If available, a sample RAM address. Just the part number. Actually, this is more clear if you go to, yeah, rather than showing in a Mac OS, I can show you this one, but it's more clear if we can go for a Windows computer. Is there anyone who can share Windows computer screen? Right, is there anyone who can share Windows computer screen? Because then others also benefiting. If someone can kindly share the screen quickly within 10 seconds if possible. කාට හරි පුළුවන් නම් share කරන්න. එතකොට අනිත් අයටත් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. That's why I'm telling. Don't you like to teach others? Is that so? Please share if you can. Okay, 10 seconds gone. I think I just want to show you a RAM address. That's why. A physical address. Because when you see this actually, so it's so if you can share it quickly. I have given the sharing feature. පුතේ කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් use කරන්න. මොකද එතකොට ඔයාලට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් ඇත්තටම RAM address එකක් පේන විදිය. That's why I'm telling you to share. Okay, not taking chance means let's go back to my screen, right? No one is taking the chance, right? Seems. Then, Ramesh, thank you. Right, let's see. Umesh screen still on lot. Umesh, can you go to this PC? Right click on this PC and go to manage. This PC හොයන්න බැයි නම් Explorer එකට යන්න. Folder Explorer එකට. Explorer එකේ this PC තියෙනවා. Windows එකයි E අකුරයි ගහුවා නම් E. Windows key and E key together will give that. Okay, you can see this PC there in the corner. හරි, ඒකේ right click කරලා manage කියන එකට යන්න. Please go to manage. So first of all, right click and go to properties. This PC. This PC ke right click kala properties යනවා ඉස්සෙල්ලා. I just want to show you the architecture. ඇයි මේ virtual address එකක් ඕන වෙන්නේ කියලා දැනගන්න හරි චුට්ටක් වෙලා ඉන්නේ ඊ මම හිතන්නේ චුට්ටක් වෙලා හරි ඒකට ගියාට පස්සේ this is this PC properties is load in. Okay, still loading. So you can see this RAM capacity is 4 GB. It's mentioned there. The processor architecture is here 64-bit operating system, 64 base processor. අනිත් අයට පේනව නේද? ඔන්න ඔය විදිහට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් OS එකේ type එක. හරි ඊට පස්සේ අපි RAM address එකක් කොහොම මොන වගේද කියලා බලමු. To that you can go okay, please go to press Windows button and R key. Windows button එකයි R key එකයි press කරන්න. ඒකේ type කරන්න පුතේ MS sorry MS info 32 කියලා type කරන්න. MS info 32 එක දිගට 32. Enter. Okay, that will give you a system information, and please go to the hardware resources there. It will take some time to load, don't worry. So I just want to show you the address space, how these addresses are allocated. Make a drop කරන්න බලන්න මේ plus එකෙන් දිග අරලා ගන්නකො. Alright. Okay, තියෙනවා memory කියලා තියෙන. Please go to the memory. Okay, still loading. Right, don't worry, still loading, right? You can see this. So this is how address space is allocated to different resources. මේ 0x කියලා දාලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ තමයි මේ RAM address ranges. Resource range එක ඒකට allocate කරලා තියෙන විදිය තමයි දාලා තියෙන්නේ. How many bits are there? Can you count? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 bits. 7 8 bits means bit 8යි කියලා කියන්නේ ඔතන මේවා 8ක්නේ hex 8යිනේ. එතකොට අපි 8 වැඩි කරන්න ඕන 8 වැඩි කරන්න ඕන 4කින්. මොකද එක hexadecimal bit එකකින් එනවා 4ක් අපිට. එක hexadecimal digit එකක් කියන්නේ binary digit 4යි. එතකොට මෙතන 8ක් තියෙනවා කියන්නේ 8 වරක් 4 32යි. 32යි කියන්නේ ඔයාලට 2 දෙවෙනි බලයක් තමයි physical addresses දෙන්න පුළුවන්. That means the maximum you can go in this machine is 4 GB. So what was the memory you had? Is it 4 GB? Right, I think yeah, it's 4 GB, right? You can show this in this PC. මේකට යන්නකෝ ආපහු ඒතකොට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Yeah, this is 4 GB. You can see the 4 GB RAM. So that's why the address space come in like that. Okay, so this anyway they're making idea එකක් ගන්න. එතකොට මේ bit ඔක්කොම address එකට ගියාම දැන් ඔයාගේ machine එක 64 bit OS එකක්. හරි මේ කතන්දර ඔක්කොම තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන practically. 64 bit operating system එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ processor එකට එකපාර bits ගන්න පුළුවන් 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8යි 16යි bit එකපාර processor එකට ගන්න පුළුවන් 16යි 32යි 64යි මෙන්න මෙච්චර ප්‍රමාණයක් ගන්න පුළුවන් bit 64ක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ 64න් 32ක්ම යනවා ඔයාගේ physical address එකට. Out of this 64 bit 32 bit is allocated for your address. එතකොට RAM එකේ තියෙන දෙයක් තව RAM එකේ තව තැනකට ගෙනියන්න නම් 32ව දෙකක් ඕනේ. එතකොට instruction එක කොහෙද ලියන්නේ? එතකොට එක address එකක් 32ක් දිගයි ඊළඟ address එකක් 32ක් දිගයි RAM එකේ තැනක තියෙන එකක් RAM එකේ තව තැනකට අරන් යන්න ඕනේ. So you can't write that instruction because the length is 64. Operating system එක ගන්නේ 64 ගානේ. Processor එක ගන්නේ 64 ගානේ. Processor will also take 64 bit. OS will also take 64 bit. Your RAM will take 32 bit address. RAM has a 32 bit address, and if address is 32 bit long, if you mention 2 addresses, then 64 bit is over. ඔය හින්දා computer එක මුළු address එකම physical address එකම processor එක අස්සට ගෙනියන්නේ නැහැ. Instead of that, it takes a virtual address. දැන් අපි ඔය lane එකක් ගත්තම දැන් අපි ඉන්න පාරක් ගමුකෝ. දැන් මම ඉන්න පාරේ මෙහි කියනොත් Mayfield lane කියලා එකක්. Mayfield road. Mayfield road එකේ මම ඉන්නේ 6:33 කියන ගෙදර. හැබැයි මේෆීල්ඩ් රෝඩ් එකේ තව ගෙවල් තියෙනවා 6 6 6 6 ඔය වගේ ඉන්නවා. එක එක ගෙවල් තියෙනවා 5 3 ඔය වගේ numbers තියෙනවා. After coming to the Mayfield Road, you will get all these numbers. So similar to that, if you go to Church Road, again similar set of numbers. If you go to the Mayfield lane 3, lane 2, again similar set of address. If you go to some other lane, again similar set of numbers. ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ table එකක් වගේ virtual addresses වලින් තමයි මේ ඇත්තම addresses represent කරන්නේ. That's the reason. Right? So we learned a lot of things. What is a RAM address? How these addresses are created. If address length is given, how to calculate the RAM size, the capacity of the RAM. Some RAMs are, this is like byte addressable. Some RAMs are word addressable. Some RAMs are word addressable. Some memories are word addressable. Word කියලා කියන්නේ word addressable කියලා කියන්නේ word එකක් තමයි word is 32 bit long. හරි සමහර ඒවායි word එකෙන් word එකට තමයි address තියෙන්නේ. එක word එකක් bit 32ක් තියෙනවා. bit 32ක් කියන්නේ byte 4ක්. bit 32ක් කියන්නේ byte 4ක්. හරි 32 8ෙන් බෙදන්නකො 4යි නේද? byte 4ක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට එක address එකක byte 4 ගානේ store කරොත් you can store 4 into 4 16 GB. If your memory is word addressable and word length is 32 bit, you can store your RAM capacity will be like 16 GB RAM. So if it is byte addressable, each byte will get address. If it is word addressable, each word will get address. That is the difference, right? Byte addressable නම් byte එකෙන් byte එකට address එකක් තියෙන්නේ. Word addressable නම් word එකෙන් word එකට තමයි address එකක්. ඒතර word size එක දෙනවා. එහෙම දුන්නොත් word size එක කීයද කියලා දෙනවා. I hope you can calculate the RAM size. Anyway, in future also when there are questions, we will do the calculations and see. Okay, let's come to the question number 1. Still we have discussed question number 1, but I just give you the background information, the theory part, because we want to answer 2021 paper. 2019 is already gone. If you want to see the answers, go to the marking schemes and see the answers. You don't want to come to the classes name. Class and non and 2019 paper එකේ answers ටික ඔන්න ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකේ තියෙනවා. එකෙන් ගිහිල්ලා බලන්න. ඉතින් මේකේ ආරම්භන මේ 2019 paper එක ඩිස්කස් කරන එක නෑ නෙවෙයි පුතේ. 2019 paper එක තුලින් 2021 paper එක දැකීම. So through by discussing 2019 paper, we are going to see what will be there in 2021 paper and 22 paper. That is our aim. Right. Okay. Now we know we have a big idea, a foundation about addresses. Okay. Now I need the fellow who's converting these virtual addresses to physical address. That is inside the process. Who's responsible of converting this virtual address? Virtual address means like it's similar to how I said my address. My address is 33/6 Mayfield 3rd lane. So that is my address. The Mayfield 3rd lane එකට ආවට පස්සේ තමයි 33/ එහෙම එකක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. 33/3 එහෙම එකක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් Mayfield 3rd lane එකට ආවට පස්සේ. Virtual addresses කියන්නේත් එහෙමයි. Virtual address එකේ 5 වෙනි row එකට ආවට පස්සේ ඊට පස්සේ අපි අර Excel එකක් වගේ 5 වෙනි row එකට ආවට පස්සේ 4 වෙනි cell එකේ තියෙන හරි address එක. ඒකට අර නිකන් මේකට ඇවිල්ලා මෙතනට ඇවිල්ලා හොයා ගන්න ඕන address එක. So it's like that. Okay, can you tell me what is the answer for question number 1 after long story? Question number 1, what is the answer? Is it a bus? Bus means the address. Bus means the data transportation path. Bus එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ දත්ත යන නැත්නම් addresses යන instruction යන path එකක්. පාර තමයි bus එකක් කියන්නේ. Cache memory is used to temporarily store things inside the processor. Control unit is understanding actually fetching and understanding the instruction and also sending instruction to control instruction to other controllers. Memory management unit. What is the responsibility of memory management unit? And what is the responsibility of register? I expect answers from you guys. කතා කරමු නේද පොඩ්ඩක් හරි කතා කරන්න බෑම වගේ නම් කතා කරන්න එපා. නිකන් එවන්නකො මැසේජ් එකක් වගේ. හොරෙන් හරි කමන්නේ අනිත් අයට හොරෙන් හරි මැසේජ් එකක් දාන්න. Okay, what is the answer for this one? Actually, who's responsible of converting these? Yes, who's responsible? Netuli, correct. who's responsible of like converting the physical logical address to physical address is MMU. It's memory management unit. Yes, Shimla, correct. It's MMU. Because bus, so if you don't know, please write down, right? Bus, the task of bus is transportation. Bus, there are few buses, control bus. The private bus, CTB bus, those are not buses here. These buses are inside processor and between the RAM. So directly addressing the RAM එකට යන bus එකට අපි කියනවා RAM bus කියලා. Control instruction යන bus එකට කියනවා control bus. Data යන bus එක data bus. Instruction යන එක instruction bus. එතකොට process එක ඇතුලේ දත්ත යන ඒවා අපි කියනවා internal bus. All buses are transporting information. Cache memory is temporary storing the things in the processor. Control unit is understanding the instruction and as well as it's sending the control signals. Memory management unit is converting virtual to physical and physical to virtual. Registers are storing data and instruction until processed. That is also small memory cells inside the processor. Okay, the answer is number 4. Let's go to the question number 2. So take your time, Pute. Now I'll give you time to answer the question number 2 to question number 6. Okay, please go through these things and tell your answer. After sending your answer, 3 දෙනෙක් 4 දෙනෙක් විතර answer එක එවුවට පස්සේ I'll start discussion, right? Otherwise you are not focusing on the questions. Try to answer question number. Don't look at any answer script. ඔයාලට හිතෙන ඔයාලට තේරෙන answer එක දෙන්න. I'll explain after that. Question number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I'll give you 4 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. 4 minutes enough. So please try to answer all 4 questions quickly. එක සැරේ වන්න එක එකට වෙන වෙනම වන්න එපා. answer පහම එක සැරේ වන්න. chat එකෙන් එවුවනම් happy. If you don't know answer, no need to answer. Answers දන්නේ නැත්නම් ඒකට හිස් තැනක් තියලා එවන්න. පහම දන්නේ නැත්නම් පහටම හිස් තැනක් තියලා එවන්න. Okay. Question number 2. Which of the following represent the bitwise AND operation of 2 binary numbers? Binary numbers දෙකක් දීලා තිනවා. Bitwise AND කියලා කියන්නේ bit එක එක අරගෙන ඒක AND කරන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. AND gate එකෙන් යවන්න. AND gate එකේ speciality එක මම හිතනවා ඔයාලට මතක ඇති කියලා. AND gate will output 1 if and only if all inputs are 1. සියලුම ආදාන එක වන විටදී ප්‍රතිදානය එක ලබා දෙන එක තමයි AND gate එකේ විශේෂත්වය. එතකොට 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, then next one is 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. එක ළඟ තියෙන bits ගන්න දෙකම එක නම් තමයි එක. ඒ තමයි AND operation එක. දෙකම එක නම් එහෙම එකක්වත් නැහැනේ. ඉතින් ඉතින් ඔක්කොටම එන්නේ බිංදු. So answer is 0. First one is the answer. Number 2, 1 is the answer. Sitmi answer is correct. Netuli correct. Geet correct. Umesh correct. Simla correct. හරි. ඒවල තියෙන ඔක්කොම හරි නේද? ගීත මොකෝ එකට 4 දැම්මේ. Right. මම හිතනවා මේක තේරෙන්නේ නැති කියලා. එහෙම නැත්නම් පුතේ ලියා ගන්න. If you cannot understand, please write down the previous one also. I have not given any time to write down, but take a screenshot and write down later, right? So this is how AND operation applied. ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඕන නම් Python වලින් මේක check කරන්න පුළුවන්. You can go to the IDLE because AND operation is there in Python. So let's run the IDLE. Python shell. Here it is. You have to AND 0B binary වලින් 01 01 01 01 එක AND කරන්න ඕන binary වලින් again 0B 10 10 10 10. When you enter, you can see the answer is 0, right? The first one is the answer. So this is how you get. If you disconnect from this session, please reconnect to the same link. Disconnect to not, apo reconnect in the link ekemma. Then we'll discuss about this, right? So this is how you practically test this in Python. 0B is binary, 0B 01 01 01 01. After that 10 10 10 10 in binary. So please calculate. Then AND